we're going to look at the camera right there in the front.
Oh,
and it's 7 minutes long.
7 minutes in heaven.
Yeah. 7 minutes in your feels is a working title. That probably won't land. All right. Maddie's going to set the setup, and this is to help you really open up and not look at me. So now you're in your own world.
Wow.
And
it's like a confessional.
Yeah. You're going to feel super comfortable. All right. 7 minutes starts now. What makes you feel hostile?
Traffic, people, loud breathing, loud chewing.
People. Was you slip just in general?
People. We're a planet of people. So how can you not feel hostile sometimes at those people? It's all we have. It's all we can communicate with.
Do you feel like that's innate?
Yes.
Are you? Would you vocalize your hostility to traffic? Do you beep at people and yell at people?
Yes, I beep at people. When someone's in the crosswalk, I say, "Gets the crosswalk. Good dumb way to die." I yell at people a lot. I drive a lot. Drive in the city. Drive to work. Everyone knows that. I don't know if you knew that, Jim. Drive a lot. And I find myself yelling at pedestrians. Sometimes I'll beep at them right in front of them. They're right in front of my car, and they shouldn't be walking in the crosswalk. Or they shouldn't, like, they have the stop sign, but they're walking. I'll lay on the horn at the time when they're right in front of my car, and they'll jump. And I get a slight rise out of that.
What's the longest confrontation you've had yelling, like where someone yells back? Or they yell at you first and you go back?
They kind of yell. It's a constant struggle in New York City between cars, bikes, and pedestrians. Everyone thinks that they own the street. The bikers think they own it. The pedestrians think this is a city. You should be walking. The cars, we got to get to a place. I got to get to work. I haven't had too long of an altercation because that can get hairy.
Have you ever left your car?
No, I would never do that.
Has anyone ever left their car to approach your car?
No. I used to have way more rage when I was younger. Now it's just gotten to a point where just a quick beep, a quick yell, make them feel stupid, and then go on.
When you cross the street and you're walking in the city, do you do the thing where you kind of go early?
Dude.
And then when you're driving, it scares the hell out of you, but you realize you do it? Because I do that
that's all the time. I say, I'll do something, and I'll say, okay, you hate what you just did.
Yeah.
You hate what you've become.
Yeah.
That happens to me quite often.
It's a bad feeling because I hate when I'm driving in the city and people do the start walking early, and I feel like I'm going to kill them.
Right. And I'll do that too.
Yeah.
Because it just get home. Everyone's in that mindset. Just get to where you got to go. And I find myself doing the things that I hate.
What makes you feel lucky?
Just in general?
Yeah.
Lucky. I don't know. Life. Just been lucky. Right place, right time type of things. I don't know if there's one thing, though.
Okay. What makes you feel patient?
I don't know how to answer these. We're looking for specific things.
I don't know. Whatever comes to mind. We just talked about basically impatient, and traffic makes you hostile. What makes you feel?
Sometimes I feel like I'm a little bit of everything. Like I'd be very impatient, but I can also be very patient with like my nieces and like kids and work stuff. So I think I'm a little bit of. I guess it depends on what I can tolerate and like something that I love. Obviously love my nieces, obviously love my nephews, love my job and work. I can be patient when it comes to that, but I have no patience for a random stranger walking down the street. Even today, not to go back to this, but today there was a guy riding his city bike on the sidewalk, and he was right behind. I can hear the chain, like the bike. He was right behind me. And I turned around, and he thought I was going to get out of the way, but I walked even slower. So I was looking for a confrontation because I wanted to say to him, you can't ride your bike on the sidewalk.
There's a bike lane.
Many bike lanes. New York City.
I don't like that. I don't like that guy.
Hate that guy.
Well, what makes you feel ecstatic?
Ecstatic makes you feel ecstatic is just doing whatever I want to do, and that's becoming less and less as you get older. You have more responsibilities. You can't just do whatever you want. There was a while where I can just do whatever I want, like 19 to like 25, 26, you can just do whatever the hell you want. Be very selfish. And that's just fun. It's ecstatic. That's the best. Now you got like responsibilities, girlfriend, job.
If you have a weekend or a weekday, like a Saturday.
Yeah.
Now, where there's no plans that have been made.
Oh my God.
What do?
Just whatever I want. Lay on the couch till about 11. Get an iced coffee.
Damn.
Go to the park. I know, right? You have family. One day I know that I will have to do stuff. I hate doing stuff.
Sometimes I really crave just laying on the couch for like, an hour and watching a Sunday like movie, like whatever's on cable.
Just flipping and stopping.
It's just not part of my life right now. It's kind of crazy.
It will be though.
Yeah, eventually it'll
You'll
come
get
back.
back to that.
Yeah, when the kids go to school or like they just don't care about me anymore.
Right.
But me and my sisters never saw my dad horizontal until we were like in our 30s.
Isn't that wild when you see your dad Superman, and then when the moment he succumbs and he like lays down or like he shows any sign of weakness, you get like triggered.
My sister screamed. We walked in and he was laying horizontally on the couch, and we'd never seen it before. And he was just taking like a daytime nap on a weekend. And Courtney was like, "What's wrong? What's wrong? Are you okay?"
Yeah, right. I think my dad will sneak off to the basement and he'll do a nap down there where no one can see him. Do it out of plain sight because he doesn't want anyone to think that he's something wrong with him. Like to our dads, a midday nap is weakness. For us, we think they're dying.
Yeah. Well, I need them, so I'll go take a 20-minute hyper. I'll put one album on that's like 30 minutes long and tell Katie, and I'll put a mask over my eyes and headphone on 30 minutes, and then I'm up, and then I'm better.
Dude, that could do wonders. People look at naps as they're weak, like you're weak if you take a nap. A 20-minute 30 minute can really reset the rest of your day.
Yes. Yeah, she understands it, so she allows it. We both are pretty like pro nap, so go do that. Or just go take a shower and just like lay in bed for like 30 minutes because it'll help
That's
you
huge.
out. What makes you feel inspired?
Inspiration, I guess like seeing, it's a kind of weird way to put it, but like if you see people that are going through something, it inspires me to be like, okay, like I could be worse, and everyone is always complaining day to day, or either outwardly or inwardly, they're worried about something. I want to be this, I want to be that. And there's people out there that are having like real problems and like real issues. I don't know if that's a weird way to be inspired, but I'm always like, grateful that, my problems are pretty insignificant to some others.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say because you like if they overcome it, you can overcome it, but it's kind of like you're inspired that you don't even have to overcome it.
Right.
Well, that ends our time. Thanks for sharing your feelings.
Thanks for having me.